Alright, man. Good morning, everybody. Today is the 24th of March, the third month of the year, the 22nd year of the century, 2022. And it's the fourth day of the week, right? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It's the fifth day of the week. But yeah, hello. It's my name. My name is Xico. I make a podcast called Xicos Story, and yeah, I just talk about random stuff. Here's a little update on me. I don't really. Well, I talked about it in previous podcasts, but I smoke the devil's lettuce. The wacky tobacco, the Mary Jane, the stuff that the plant that you light on fire and it makes you feel funny. That one. I smoke that. I smoke a lot, actually. Like a lot. But I recently decided to stop because I think I've been in denial that it's not for me. Honestly, man, weed is not for me because I just think that, I enjoy it, 'cause I like listening to music while I'm high. Like, I love doing that, just listening, watching lyrics. Like on Apple Music, they have like the lyrics thing, and it moves as the speaker, the music person, the rapper talks. And yeah, I like doing that a lot. But I like doing that. I like a lot of things feel good when you're high, you know what I mean? But yeah, but I don't think it's for me, man, because I've known from the start that when I first did it, I get very paranoid and I get very anxious and I'm like on edge, Like when I'm on it, I've always known that. Like when I'm on it, it doesn't go well. And I feel like in general, it kind of makes me slow and lazy and not as sharp and stuff. And I kind of had bad experiences with smoking too when I first started. I used to smoke with some people who yeah, and yeah, I did not have good experiences, man, because yeah, a lot of the excuse me, I don't know why the fuck I'm coughing, but a lot of my first experiences with smoking did not go well. The first time that I did it, actually, I did it with this one guy, and I remember we were smoking at Cary Park in Seattle. And at first when I was smoking, I didn't even know how to inhale. Like, I was like, am I doing it right? Am I doing it right? I didn't feel high at first. But then, like, as soon as we started walking to his car, I felt it. And, I don't blame the people I was around at that time because we're all young. So I don't think they know how to handle it. Anyway, I got us not handling it well. But, yeah, it wasn't very... I don't think I was around people that knew how to handle it or take care of me in a way. Or maybe, I don't know. Yeah, because I had a lot of bad experiences smoking. Like, a lot of the time I would smoke with somebody, and I feel like they were kind of, like, low-key, like, judge me. They're like, this guy's really high. And, like, I don't know. Like, maybe look down on me in a way. It's hard to explain. But I straight up had an experience one time where I was smoking with some people and they were like laughing at me, and I think either one of them like recorded me too while I was high, which is kind of messed up. But yeah, I remember that time, that group of people I was smoking with, yeah, they were kind of like yeah, for real, like making fun of me while I was smoking, so that wasn't very good. So I think all those bad experiences I had smoking kind of traumatized me in a way. And ever since then, I never really enjoyed it as much because, like, my first couple experiences were very bad with people that, yeah, even that one time, there's been, like, multiple times where I would smoke and I would be, like, paralyzed. I can't fucking move and not to be driven home. One time, this is crazy, but I was 18 at the time and I was smoking with not really one of them, I guess, quote unquote friend, but the other guy I just like met that day, and these two were like 16, right? And I took like a couple of hits off of backwood. Usually I would do swishers and stuff or Dutches, but the back was hit differently, man. They get you high more easily. And I remember I just took a couple hits, and I was like, fuck. I couldn't speak, I couldn't move. And I was like, oh shit, like that. And I had to be driven home by one of the 16-year-olds. And the thing is, I don't think this guy had his license. Yeah, he didn't have his license, and I think he was barely learning how to drive. So it's a miracle I survived that ride. Like, my God, I was really too paralyzed. I had to let a 16-year-old drive my car that I just bought, you know. And this guy had to drive my car, and yeah, I think, yeah, that was like his first time, one of his first times driving, I think. So it's fucking crazy that we lived through that, especially since he was high too, you know. God damn, that's crazy. But yeah, I just had a lot of bad experiences smoking with people. Now I don't smoke anymore, but you know, now, before, you know, a little bit earlier, like this year, last year, the year before that, if I would smoke, I would only smoke with people that I really trust, you know. That way I don't feel as paranoid when I'm around them. Cause I know that they're not gonna fucking make fun of me, they're not gonna record me or something, they're not gonna do anything bad to me, you know. They like genuinely care and are nice, you know. So yeah, it's better when you, for me at least, when I smoke around people I can trust, so I feel good. Because those, when I first started smoking, man, it was not going well with the people I was smoking with. It wasn't going well. And yeah, but yeah, I did stop smoking because I started work at this new job that drug tested, and I did not, so I had to quit smoking, right? But then, like, eventually I picked it up again. I started using a dab pen, and ever since I started doing that, I just started going crazy with it. Like, I'll go through like a cart within 2 weeks, or maybe less than that, you know. It's pretty crazy. And like, it'll take me like multiple hits to be high. Like, before I just need one hit and I'd be high the whole day, but now it'd be like a fucking one hit and I'm like, I need another one after like 20 minutes. It's crazy. I would smoke too much, and it costs a lot of money too, and it's probably not good for my health and my lungs and stuff like that, you know. Excuse me, I don't know why I'm coughing. But yeah, I had a lot of bad experiences when I first started smoking, and I was also, I guess, I known that it doesn't work with me. Like, of course I like being high when I'm like alone. I could just listen to music or watch YouTube videos or documentaries, stuff like that. It really, like, I feel like I learn more in a way. It's hard to explain, but yeah, I'm like, shit. I think by now I realize I'm not good, because I keep smoking so much that I'm like slow in general. Like, it's hard for me to like catch on to things or pay attention. Like, one thing that kind of sucked and made me like actually like really genuinely sad was, I've noticed that it's hard for me to focus. Like, I'll be watching anime, I'll go through like 4 episodes, I have no idea what just happened, you know. And that made me really sad. I'm like, damn, man, I can't enjoy anime no more. Fuck. Like, I was watching like the last season of Attack on Titan, and I watched like 4 episodes, and I had to, like, I don't know what happened. And then last night I rewatched the 4 episodes. Now that it hasn't even been that long. I stopped. I haven't smoked for like 2 weeks. But yeah, I feel like that made a big change, because now I'm like, oh shit, I can finally enjoy anime again. Like, I watched those 4 episodes of the last season so far, and I'm like, shit, this is a great season. Like, it's pretty good. And I'm like, damn, you know, I'm actually like really happy that like I could enjoy anime again. And same also with manga. I would read like a whole ass, you see all that manga right there in the back? I don't know if you can see that, but I would read like all those books and have no idea what happened. Because like the weed, not even like being high, but like just in general, when I'm not smoking, I feel like my mind's so slow because I smoke too much. And it'll be so hard to keep track of what's going on in manga. Like, I read so many books and have no idea what's going on. But now that I haven't smoked for like 2 weeks and my mind feels a lot more clear and sharp, I was reading Berserk. I have a big ass Berserk manga up there. Dude, I'll fucking get it. Hold on. I got this big ass book right here of Berserk. This is a great ass manga. I fucking love it. Great manga, man. Great manga right here. great art, great story, great character development, everything like that. So I'm like really happy, like actually really genuinely happy that I can finally enjoy manga again, because I really love manga so much. And I'm like, yes, I can finally, I'm sharp enough to read it, because I was like so sad. I couldn't figure out why. I'm like, how come it's so hard for me to focus now? Like, I can't watch anime, I can't watch YouTube videos, documentaries, movies. I can't read manga no more if I'm enjoying it. I'm like, man, I'm like kind of depressed. Shit. But then like I kind of put two and two and together. I'm like, wait, is it the weed? Is it because I smoke too much? So then I just gave it a shot. And I'm like, let me try stop smoking. And like I said, I haven't smoked for like 2 weeks. I'm like, oh shit, I feel back to normal. Like my mind's a lot more clear and sharp, and I can like actually process things and like that, you know? Because I was like for real sad, man. I'm like, I can't even watch anime, read manga no more. Fuck. But yeah, and also in general, I'm less anxious. Because damn, man, for the past, ever since like October, I've been super anxious every single day. Like when I leave the house, I'll be like shaking, like my hands shaking. I'm like so anxious for whatever reason, so tense. You know, like oh, I'm like so anxious. I'd be like at work. I worked at this place where you make rubber buoys. I'd be like cutting out the stuff, and my hand would be shaking and stuff. I'm like, why am I so anxious? I have no idea why. And it was pretty depressing, man. I'm not gonna lie. I was like really, really sad. Like like super sad. I'm like, what's going on, man? Like life doesn't feel worth living, you know, being this anxious all the time and like that. You know, I'm like, I never felt that level of anxiousness ever. And I've been smoking a lot for the past over a year again, and I don't know why all of a sudden it started hitting me even more. Maybe because I don't know, but it's crazy how like weed affects everybody differently. You know, I'm not trying to talk bad on it. 'Cause if it works for you, it works for you. That's great, you know. But for me, it doesn't work with me. To be honest, I don't think it's a good thing. Yeah, I don't think it's a good thing at all. I get too fucking anxious. My mind's slow. I can't focus. You know. I feel fucking lazy, like a super lazy. I don't want to do shit, you know. But yeah, and I'll be paranoid. I'll be paranoid as fuck. Like when I'm on weed, when I'm high, I'm like super paranoid. I think I'm overthinking everything, thinking this person's out to get me, thinking this person's doing something. I don't know, you know. And that would seep into when I'm like, quote unquote sober. 'Cause I feel like I'm always high in a way when I was on weed. Like it would like have lingering effects, but even though when I wasn't smoking, like I'm at work or something, I would just feel hella paranoid. Like I have a hella eyes. Like I would feel like I would have a lot of eyes on me, stuff like that. I would feel like people are watching me. People are like talking about me or something. I feel super paranoid. So yeah, after stopping smoking, I feel a lot better, man. I feel genuinely so much better now. I feel like I'm getting more things done. I can focus. I can read books. I can watch shows. You know, I can have a conversation with somebody and take in what they're saying and stuff. You know, I feel a whole lot better. I feel a whole lot better, man. I think this is a great thing. I might do it every so often just as a treat. Like if I have like a fucking vacation, why not? You know, if I have a couple days off, I might. You know, I don't know, or to celebrate or like a social thing, I might smoke. You know, but other than that, I don't think I will. I don't think that's. I don't. It's not for me, man. I've been in denial for too long. I get too fucking anxious. I'm too paranoid and all that. I wish it was for me, you know, because some people can function on it, you know. Like look at Wiz Khalifa, Snoop Dogg. Those guys smoke all the time, and they like seem hella chill. I wish that was me, but yeah, it's whatever. But yeah, ever since I stopped, it's only been like 2 weeks, but I've noticed a considerable difference, man. I feel great. I feel really great. I feel healthy. I feel sharp. I don't feel slow. You know, I feel great, man. You know, yeah, I feel great. But like I said, it affects everybody different. For you, it might work for you, and that's good. Nothing wrong with that. I'm not trying to knock weed or say anything bad about it. But for me, it's not for me, man. Weed is not for me, alright? Weed is not for me. But, yeah, I don't know. Maybe my mind, I don't know, but life's been good, man. You know, ever since I stopped, life's been good. Life's been good. Yeah. You know, maybe think about if you do the type of thing or any type of substance, narcotics, whatever. I mean, if it works, it works, you know. But if it's like bad, maybe like consider stopping for a bit if you can. See how it feels, you know. Yeah, that's what I did. I'm like, let me stop. You know, let me stop. Let me stop and see how I feel. And I'm like, fuck, I feel great, you know. But some people, it might be harder for them to stop. Because, well, for me, I could easily just stop smoking, like, cold turkey like that. But some people have trouble. I don't think weed has any actual addictive qualities. I think people just have addictive personalities. I think that's more so. And they can't stop it, you know. But, yeah, I would smoke. I don't think I have addictive personality. I can stop like that. But, yeah, I would smoke. Because I just like being high and listening to music and watching things like that. And I would also... Another bad thing about it is that I would smoke a lot whenever I'd be sad. So I would kind of rely on weed all the time, you know. And I smoked a lot. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, I would smoke a lot when I would be sad, just so I could get my mind off of things, find some sort of distraction, just, you know. But like after a while, I'm like, I don't want to have to depend on weed. Well, honestly, I don't want to have to depend on anything, any type of substance or whatever, to take me away from sadness. You know, I want to be able to deal with sadness, any problems in my life on my own, and not have to rely on something. You know, I want to become a stronger person, have a stronger will or whatever, mind, and be able to take things on when shit happens, not just to run away from my problems and smoke, you know. Smoke the problems away. That's not gonna fix nothing, you know. And that's not just with weed. If people, they might drink to deal with the problems, they might I don't know, or some people just ignore the problems in general and don't even like deal with it or confront it. But whatever happens in life, whatever sadness, whatever bullshit, whatever problems you got to deal with it, you know. Because it does make you a stronger person. And it's always, of course, hard at first, as with anything. It's always hard at first, but the more shit that happens and the more that you deal with it in a good way, the easier it is to tackle the next problem, you know. So at first, some shit might happen and you might, it might be hard to deal with it, but if you make it through, then for the next thing that happens, you already know how to tackle it and you'll get a little better. And repeat and repeat and repeat, and you'll be good, man. That's how everything in life. You always suck at whatever you start at, but keep doing it. And if you do it every day, it gets better. You know, that's just life. Just keep on going. Don't give up. Life is hard, man. Life is hard. And I'm only 22, man. People have lived much longer than me, have much harder lives, you know. So who am I to say? But life is a challenge for everybody. I don't think anybody has an easy life. But, you know, just try your best. Be positive, you know, because that's all you can do. You either can be sad or be happy about it, you know. And I choose to be happy and positive. And, yeah, you can, you know, just keep going every day. Get up. Be a good person. I think you'd be okay. Just be a genuine good person. Because I feel like some people are... It'd be good to get something back. That's not how things are gonna work, man. You gotta be genuine. Give without expecting anything back. Alright, man. That's it for the podcast. Thanks for listening about me rambling. Xicos Story on you can find it excuse me, I'm sorry. You can find it on YouTube. You can find it on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, anywhere you get your podcast, Xicos Story. I have Twitter, Xico2, XICO2WOO. It's in the description. I have an Instagram in the description as well. Check it out, man. Appreciate you for always listening. Thank you so much. All right. Hope you have a nice day. Hope everything's going well. And if it isn't, well, keep going, man. Things do get better. Trust me. And you have to put in the work, though. Okay. You can't just be wishful and think that things are going to get better. You have to put in the work. Okay. Be positive and put in the work. There you go. Yeah, and again, I always appreciate you for listening. Thank you so much for taking time out your day to watch this video, listen to this podcast, whatever platform you're listening, watching me from. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Goodbye.